This is the opening scene of all Endless Sky games where you're in the bank getting your initial loan for your capital. You haven't even bought your spacecraft yet. That's different from Escape Velocity, because in Escape Velocity they always give you a very basic shuttle at the beginning. So I'm letting you read this if you want to read it. Not particularly interesting, but it's just a description of the bank, the space bank, whatever you want to call it. But they're pointing out that they're charging you interest by the day so that you end up paying almost double the principal by the end of the year, which is actually a good reason to pay down the loan, even though I don't do it in this playthrough, because I've severely limited the length of this. So then I'm stumped for a name to call myself, so I end up settling on Henry Morgan, after the pirate. This is only a demonstration. Probably won't keep this character. In the Endless Sky universe, your home planet is always New Boston. It is not Earth. And on New Boston, you don't have too many choices of ships. Only the shuttle, the star barge, and the Sparrow, which is it's basically the worst fighter in the game, or at least the worst interceptor, more accurately, as they call them. In this playthrough, I choose the star barge because it's good for trading. It is vulnerable to pirates, but so is the shuttle, actually. So what do I call it? I have no imagination at all, so I call it the Neptune. And in the end, I don't put any upgrades on it because there aren't any suitable ones at this particular planet's outfitter. So this is the start of the tutorial, which is obviously based on the tutorial from Escape Velocity Nova. An elderly captain who's just retired offers to teach you the trade, so you fly him around doing missions under his supervision. So you volunteer to take him someplace, in this case New Greenland. So he calls himself James. And he's recommending that you stock up on medical goods to trade. And this is, of course, the advantage of the star barge over the shuttle or the Sparrow, in that it has a little bit of cargo capacity to do that. 50 tons worth, which for the first ship that you fly is pretty nice. That's why I chose the star barge, actually. You actually don't have that option in Escape Velocity. Check the outfitter anyway, but bottom line is I don't have room for this stuff. So I have to give it up and figure out my course and take off. And it's only one hop to New Greenland. So the old man pays you, and you agree to meet him in the spaceport. So I sell off my medical goods at a profit here. So by the time it's over, I have 115,044 credits. So already making a profit. And you have to do a medical supply run to Heartland. I don't know if loading up with medical supply commodities would be a good idea in this situation. I don't know if the economic model is that realistic. Now here I have to wing it as to how I'm going to get over there, because I don't have too many routes explored yet. The known systems in this are very similar to escape velocity. It's not as difficult as Nave, but you still have to fly places before you can know what they're called and what all the links to them are. So here I'm going to take the risk of hopping again, even though I don't really know where I'm going. And it looks like I'm going the right direction, so keep on going. But I'm going to stop for fuel just in case. So, there's Heartland. Of course, the pirates tried to interfere with my mission there, but my style historically in escape velocity in all these games is just to ignore them if I can. So, you ask them about earning more money, number 2, or at least this is my choice. And he gives you tips on to get rid of the star barges once you can afford something better, and to work for governments, and so on and so forth. If you've played Escape Velocity and played Endless Sky and so on, you know that. You have to carry fish next, or specifically eels, fresh eels. And we're going to have to continue in the next part, part 6.